What's up, everybody? This is Dan from the Fundamentals with another unboxing. This week we have something new from Thames and Kosmos, the Liberation of Rietburg. This was not aware of the Legends of Andor series from Thames Kosmos. It's sort of their fantasy series of board games all kind of go together. They kind of have high fantasy adventure. Looking at the game from them. Here's the book. Game. Rietburg Castle has been taken over by evil creatures. Without delay, you, the heroes of Andor, apply yourselves to the task of rescuing old King Brandur's fortress. So we have all the different hero cards, quivers, willpower points, all that stuff in there. Explains all the symbols, additional rules. See, this is good. I know that sounds stupid, but you'd be surprised. And of course, Thames and Kosmos always has some really good inserts. You can see, if you look, it's all kind of written as in that Legends look. And when you get everything out, you can see there's a big A. There's all the stuff from the villains. There's the titular heroes. There's things that kind of tell you where stuff goes. So we have our we have plastic standy things, and we have the cardboard. Let's get this off. Less plastic, always good. You gotta love that. Oops, sorry. So this is the board. So this is one of those interesting small board games that are nice because if you don't have a gigantic table to play on, you can do that. So yeah, there's the back. The front has the area where you'll be setting up the game. Then we have our heroes, which I will front and back. So we have this blue guy who is Thorn. Let's get that out. Free them from their package. We have Thorn, who is blue and appears to be sort of a hero gentleman with a blue cloak and a nice sword. And then we have Chada, who is a it was a heroic lady bowman. And then we have, let's see, I believe that is Cram. Cram? Probably Crom, because Crom sounds fancier. Cram does not sound as high fantasy, but he's a dwarf with a big axe. But you're not playing this for super innovative deconstructions. You're playing this because you want to do some fun fantasy, and you gotta love that. We've got, this is Keela, looks to be some sort of cleric or wizard, but she looks a bit more of a lighter wizard compared to Mr. Purple, who is Iara. Come on. These plastic, it's not super hard, but it's some of the weird. Yeah, that's a she. Yara. She's more of a brown wizard. They look kind of like Aes Sedai from Wheel of Time. And finally, a sort of barbarian / ranger character who is out of focus. That's his superpower. There it is, and that is Orphan. Orfen, not like he doesn't have parents. The fun thing about these is that they're cardboard, which is good for the environment. They're going for printed. But they're not double-sided. Most times when places print things, they're not double-sided. This one actually shows you a front and a back, which makes it feel a lot more like a real thing. So those are the plastic figures. These are the quivers, you can see. Very good, very heavy cardboard. These are the willpower points you get. This is Cram's axe. These are Iara's Book of Spells. That's Keela's Water Spirit. Oh, that's really cool. She has like a buff water lady hanging out with her. That's always fun. And then we have, all that's left is the cards. So it's not the most mechanically complicated game. You do a lot of planning and execution. So these are, I believe, so these are creature cards. We've got stuff like a troll, a chalk scrawl, a gorlot, Wardrak, a skeleton warrior. Oh, he looks a Tolgorian cave goblin with, I don't know, what is that, salt magic? More trolls. Hagrod, who's not Hagrid. He is some kind of big dude. Fur, who's like a goat man. The Skrull Shaman, so Skrulls look like they're like orcs. Shan, the Shadow Witch. Up there's their power. Down here you have sort of what their effects are. And then these are other things you can see. Drain, King of the Fluggors. The Drunken Troll. Well, he looks like a party and a half. The Fire Spirit, the Black Herald, who is definitely not Sauron. The Prisoners, Shran, the Son of Hark. Hadrian Fire, which is a lovely purple. Troom, the Skrull Witch. The Arbax, the Marul, the Ballista. These are tasks cards that you have to sort of deal with. On the back you have a question mark on the door. So you bust the door open and you found this. A Ballista, Providence, Oriel the Bard, the Giant Troll. So it's very like a condensed story based thing. Legends of Andor, there's kind of it's that same kind of feel. This is a smaller, easier to play, easier to pick up and go version, which is becoming popular because, these are narrator cards that tell you the story of your adventuring party, which is those guys. And these sort of things are really popular nowadays because big narrative games are, obviously very popular. Things like Gloomhaven and folklore stuff, especially because D&D is very popular and other RPGs. But as sort of we're trickling down and interest is going, where people are realizing, oh wait, those are really hard to play, because you have to be a giant nerd like me to have the time to understand something like that. So they keep condensing it down. And so things like Liberation of Rietburg or the new Jaws the Lion game of Gloomhaven, it tends to They're simplifying it so it's easier to pick up and play. And then these are, I think, hero cards. Oh, good job, Thames Kosmos. They gave me a thing with which to open the cards. Gotta love that. And so we have our hero cards. These are obviously Chada's. These are Thorns, Ophians, the Dwarf, the Brown Wizard, who's I think more like a Druid, and then the Spellbook Wizard. And then we have other characters like Renelin the Bard, who looks scared. Broloff, oh, that guy's awesome. Herald of the Shield Dwarves, hell yeah. Archer of the Watchful Woods, Lyfornis, Sorcerer. How do you have the Lyfornis, Sorcerer of Fire, and there's no fire? Come on, Thames Kosmos. Ganda, Guardian of the Watchful Woods. Jared, probably Jared, because Jared is Water Magician. Triest, the Fire Warrior. He's kind of fiery. Rort, the Traveling Tem. They call me Tem. And then item cards. Apple Nuts. Those are acorns. The Brother Shield. Horn. Wineskin. Telescope. Bone. Hadrian Mirror. Wardrak. So that's like a dog, but like scaly. And then there's, these are more villains. Flugor. Fun. Yeah, those were friend cards. So that is Liberation of Rietburg. But wait, do you screech at me? I haven't played the game yet. You want to see the... I can't describe particularly how it works yet because I haven't played it yet. But I will be playing it very soon. And once I do, I will have a full review up on the fundamentals as usual. But until then, happy gaming.